And we're back in the Dignity Health Studio at the Bakersfield Californian. I'm here with Anastasia. Is it Drulias? I keep forgetting how to pronounce her last name. And Zach Ewing. We are making predictions on football. And, oh my goodness, Trevor Horn.
Gosh.
I was saving the best for last. Dun, dun, dun.
Lame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we finish the predictions, I do want to mention cross-country county championships next weekend, right? I think November the 8th.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and that's at Hard Park, and then after that you get League and Valley. And how is cross-country season going? We haven't really asked you.
It's been tough, mostly because I've missed most Thursdays and Fridays, and then I've missed the last Monday and Tuesday.
Right.
So you get about 3 practices out of the 5, and it's been tough on me
Makes a
because
difference.
you're tired, you're trying to train. I'm just doing the best I could possibly do this year. It's been tough, a lot tougher than any other year. It's mostly because of the recruiting process. So I'm just trying to keep up best I can.
And then volleyball tonight live on Bakersfield.com, 6:15 Stockdale at hosting Frontier. Hosting Frontier.
Yeah.
Okay, rapid fire. LATON at McFarland. There's 5 of us in here, so there's going to be no ties. Trevor and I. This is a battle of winless teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
LATON.
You're taking LATON. Trevor and I both took McFarland close.
Oh.
Go.
I'll go with McFarland. Sorry.
She's a cross-country runner.
Yeah.
Anastasia.
I don't know. I'll go with LATON.
All right.
We got
3-2
it even.
McFarland
Next.
wins.
Here we go.
Okay. Bishop at Fraser Mountain.
Bishop.
Bishop trying to set up the league
Bishop,
championship game
yeah.
with Kern
Bishop's
Valley.
big.
Okay, and Kern Valley is at Cal City.
Cal City.
Go.
Kern Valley. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kern
Kern Valley, the only undefeated team
Valley.
in Kern County right now.
Yep.
Valley.
And they will continue to be that up until their week.
They play Bishop in week 10, which could be the league championship. Anybody?
Most likely
you
I
guys
will
like
be up
Kern
there.
Valley? Kern Valley.
The Bronx.
Oh.
Yeah.
You love the Bronx?
Kern Valley's
We'll
a
go with them.
nice area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we all like Kern Valley. Porterville at Delano. If
Delano.
Delano is going to win in the league, it's probably going to be
Delano.
here. Lewis
It's
takes
probably
Delano.
Porterville.
We both
Delano.
took Porterville.
You
I
guys
take
get-
Delano.
All right.
3-2.
The
What's
tiebreaker,
up?
Anastasia takes Delano. Okay.
Hey.
Kern
Zach
County
and I
haters
don't know
pick
what we're talking
Porterville.
about.
The 2 Kern County haters over there pick Porterville.
We don't hate Kern County. No.
You watch
All right.
your mouth.
SSL play. Caesar Chavez trying to continue its
Chavez.
path towards a championship.
Yep. Across the board, Chavez.
Yeah.
Everybody likes
Alrighty,
Caesar Chavez?
let's go.
All right. Taft at Kennedy. You see
Kennedy.
the league records there. It's a close matchup.
Yep.
I would say
I
Kennedy
would
as
say
well.
Kennedy.
We all like Kennedy.
Thunderbirds.
Team that only won 4 games in 6 years, going for win number 7. That's their last contender,
Fantastic.
actually.
Congratulations, guys.
WASCO at ARVIN. Again, WASCO, one of the teams trying to stay in that tri-championship
WASCO.
picture.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would go with
Wasco.
as well.
Mr.
Wasco.
Cab
Yep.
as well is going to continue running.
On the road, we like WASCO. Moving into the SEYL, North at Highland. Anybody like the Scots in an
Ooh.
upset, or we all take the
Curtis
I would
Welk
say
held
North.
4 touchdowns, 395 yards, all purpose.
395?
Yep.
I'll take the under, but
Seriously.
I like North
do like
because I
North.
think it's going to set up an undefeated league championship next week against South at South.
that's right. South's
Right.
off this week, and if North wins, then the battle for the Civil War swords also for the league title.
Is
Okay,
Curtis on that one?
what's that?
Curtis.
Threat
Curtis Threlkeld, yep.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll
Yeah,
definitely
Thriller
go with
Threat
North.
held.
All right,
He's been on the show this year.
We got to
Seriously.
spend a minute on this game.
No,
Okay.
we really do.
Foothill, 15-game losing streak, and I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just presenting the facts here. Foothill, 15-game losing streak since they beat Miramonte last year. Miramonte has a 21-game losing streak dating back to 2012. Neither one of them has even lost a game by single digits in that time, other than when Foothill beat Miramonte last year. So who gets off the schneid here?
I would say Foothill.
Going Foothill?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Miramonte is going to have some incentive. I'm
I
going to
like
go
that.
with
Yeah,
them.
that's right. That was
They have a 21 game and they
Now,
lost to Foothill.
Lewis and I both,
Anger
Trevor
buildup.
and I both like Miramonte here in a close, low-scoring game.
Yes.
So
I like Miramonte too.
you like Miramonte as well. Explain yourself.
Oh, man. 4-1.
I'm glad somebody chose Foothill, actually.
I saw
I thought about it.
Foothill earlier in the season, and they just are very thin. I think Miramonte's got some better, maybe a little bit more offensive skill players than Foothill. So that's why I'm going to go with Miramonte.
The coolest part about this game to me is that one of these teams is going to be as happy as any high
Yeah.
school football team has been in this county all year
and
long.
maybe
Well,
even
yeah,
me
it'll
against
be-
you guys.
Well, if you guys noticed, too, for Miramonte, they haven't had a bye yet, so they don't play in Week 10.
This is it,
So
yeah.
if they win, I mean, they finish their season on a high note.
Right,
I
and
mean,
if they
Yeah.
lose, they have to wait all the way to next year to try to get off the
the
streak.
schneid.
So, all right, so that's the SEYL picture. In the SYL East at Independence, Independence is really starting to roll.
Independence.
Yeah, I'm going to go
yeah,
with
I'm going to
Independence
have to
as
go
well.
with Independence.
We all like the Falcons. Okay, Golden Valley is at West.
Golden
Golden Valley,
Valley.
the big upset over
Yeah.
Taspi last week. Can they keep it rolling?
Golden
Yes.
Valley.
Golden.
Yeah.
Golden Valley.
Now, Trevor, you like them only by a point, 14-13.
I think they both have good defenses, so I think it's going to be a nice little battle there.
Okay, but why Golden Valley?
because I think that they're just going to keep that momentum going after beating Tehachapi last week.
Okay.
Trevor, is that your juice box over there?
Maybe West will just miss an extra point.
Hey, that stuff's good.
All right.
Can we keep going?
Ridgeview hosting Tehachapi. This game live on Bakersfield.com. Justin Roberts and I will be on the call there. And Tehachapi, the other end of that, it looked like this could have been a league championship, but Tehachapi gets upset last week. Now Ridgeview can clinch a share of the title with a win.
Ridgeview.
It's going to be tough for me to say Ridgeview because, I mean,
We'll say Tehachapi then.
No, I'll say Ridgeview. I mean, clearly they're the favorites
All
in
right,
this.
all right.
But
Well,
Anastasia?
that's a tough one because Tehachapi has always been Garces' rivals, but then we lost Sheldon to Ridgeview. So I don't know. I'll go with Ridgeview.
I like that
Anastasia's
insight.
picking a tie.
That's solid.
yeah, it's almost a tie. It'll be close. I don't
Make
know.
her make these two the host and co-host.
Are you still cool with Sheldon?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm friends with his brother. Quinn.
I mean, look. Sheldon went to his home school district. That's
Yeah.
what, it's not like he moved.
Oh, I'm not
somewhere
saying
else.
anything.
Yeah.
I love Sheldon. I think he's a
Hurry
great.
up.
I think
Okay.
he's
dude.
cool.
Into the SWIL. We got 5 minutes, so we got a little bit of time here. Garces, is this senior night for you guys? Last home game?
Yeah, it's senior night.
Senior night against Frontier. Frontier is Isaiah Sharp back. He's bigger than like the guys on Garces' offensive line at this point. So that's probably bad news for the Rams.
Frontier.
Yeah.
in no mean way, I'll say Frontier. But shout out to Garces.
And
I mean, obviously, I have to go with Garces.
Yes, I like it.
I'm making that one 1-4.
all right, I like it. I like it.
Let's go Garces.
The Rams, hey, they
Complete
beat
blowout.
Burrows, and that's actually a decent win.
Golden
Burrows
Hawks.
has
Oh.
Okay.
You're just doing this to torture me.
Centennial and
Liberty.
Listen, now Liberty and Bakersfield play next week at BHS. It is the game
That'll
of,
be-
well, I shouldn't say it's the game of the year because Ridgeview beat Liberty. That could have been BHS Ridgeview, but it is among the games of the year. But they both have to take care of these kind of tricky games this week.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty plays Centennial, BHS plays Stockdale. So is there any looking ahead? That's one question. Centennial's got a pretty good defense. Can they keep it close? Morgan says no.
I'm gonna say no. We're looking very good this year, minus some two kind of flukes almost. We've got a good team. I've been out there
3
watching them.
turnovers in the second
Yeah,
half.
that game against Arroyo Grande really
was.
was fluky. Now Ridgeview's pretty good, but it
They've
was
been doing
also
very well.
Yeah, it was also early in the year before Jordan Love took over at quarterback. Do you know Jordan?
Very personally, yeah. He's like my little brother. He's just developed right in front of my eyes. I was like, Jordan, when have you turned into this boss quarterback?
I know,
Because
well,
they
it's-
never would play him, and I was like, he's so good. And now it's just kind of like putting my fist in the air, like, go Jordan.
Yeah.
And that
Wh-
chemistry that he
Yeah,
has
he
with
can't-
Braylon Scott is absolutely
yeah.
fantastic.
When
make a
he
team.
started at quarterback, things, and that's not to say, I mean, because Brett Voth is a good quarterback, but
Very
for some
much.
reason Jordan has really.
But you know what?
given
On
the
that
offense
opposite
another
side of
dimension.
that, with Brett not playing quarterback anymore, he's really picked it up on defense and been a huge stopper on defense.
Very much,
So it's
yeah.
Brian Nixon I think they really did make the right move.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see Nixon because last year was a pretty interesting. I guess,
Oh yeah, that's right.
face-off.
Nixon playing his old school
Yeah,
again. That's
you
right.
got the cheers going down, so it's always
No
an
one remembers him
interesting
as
when
Centennial anymore.
And Ryan Renz, the track
Cody
coach,
Kessler
is the defense
does.
coordinator. Yeah.
Cody.
So
He's my neighbor.
Cody Kessler, your neighbor?
No,
We're g-
Ryan Renz.
Oh, Ryan Renz. is
No
your neighbor.
way.
Okay.
Oh, tell him I say hi. It's my favorite.
All right. And
Stockdale.
finally, and by the way, Centennial Liberty also live on Bakersfield.com. Lewis will be squawking into the microphone at that one. And then,
If we can get connection to that.
are you going to also be on the
Yeah,
broadcast?
darn tootin' I am.
All right. You'll be squawking too. Bakersfield at Stockdale, also live on Bakersfield.com. Adam Resendez on the call. The Drillers have really kind of struggled on offense. I mean, to put it mildly, the last couple of weeks, they were up 12-7 over Frontier in the fourth quarter, also up 12-7 over Centennial in the fourth quarter, and they got saved by the defense that put the game away in both games with,
Yeah,
with
they've
pick
definitely got a
sixes.
strong defense.
So the question is, can Stockdale make it a third straight close week? I have it on good faith, by the way. We will see some wrinkles in this BHS offense this week. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I do think they're going to try some new things.
Yep, agreed.
Okay, Morgan,
Yes.
you have to sign November 5th. Is that correct?
Wait a
It's
minute,
actually
wait a
the
minute.
No,
period.
I have
Who's picking BHS and who's picking
Okay.
Stockdale?
I just picked Stockdale.
You picked
Okay.
Stockdale? Okay.
Bakersfield.
We both like
Yeah,
BHS?
I'm gonna pick
Yeah.
BHS.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against BHS.
Okay.
Okay.
So signing day is November 5th.
12th to, actually, it's a week signing period, November 12th to 19th.
Okay. Will you be, if Bakersfield does what they have to do against Stockdale, and then if Liberty does beat Centennial, is there any way in the world that you miss that Liberty BHS game on November 7th?
Oh no, that's always been a hot topic every single year. It's always Liberty and BHS ever since. How many years ago was it? Like 2 or 3 now?
Yep. 2 years ago, you guys went in there and beat them when they were undefeated.
Yep. And that was a big one for us.
And then you made the T-shirts, and Bakersfield came back
and
to
now
Liberty.
Centennial's making Patriot fried chicken. No big deal though. Have you seen their shirts?
No, I haven't.
Have
Patriot
you?
We need to have that tweeted at us. If you have a Patriot fried chicken T-shirt, let's tweet that.
Yeah,
Just
tweet
know
it.
Morgan's gonna be looking you down at the game.
You have
All
2
right.
more visits left, or are you
I'm done.
You're done.
Done. Time
So-
to decide.
UCLA, Texas A&M, Ole Miss,
Texas A&M, UW.
UW.
No Missouri in there, huh? Disappointing.
No
So
Boise State?
Sorry.
So Boise State?
Wait. So wait a
Boise
minute.
State.
Texas A&M, UCLA, UW,
That's
Ole
it.
Miss.
Oh, we checked out UCLA, ASU, UW, Texas
ASU.
A&M, and Ole Miss. Yes.
What are you going to study?
I was gonna check out Oregon too. Kinesiology. Gonna go into physical therapy, which is kind of a basic thing. My parents think I'll go into architectural design because I design rooms, but I'm thinking broadcasting could be cool too.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I think both these kids. are gonna be
Anastasia,
good.
what about you? What do you want to do? What do you want to study in college? Have you thought about that?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just kind
It's
of.
hard to know. I was trying to figure out.
Just let it roll, Chris.
Maybe
Yeah.
medicine. I don't know. I've thought about it, but
With a 4.9.
We can go past 3 o'clock,
You
Chris.
could go anywhere.
There's a big difference between. I'm finding this right now personally with my daughter, who's a junior. There's a big difference between the sophomore year and the junior year as far as
Yeah.
like your focus.
The
becomes-
intensity ramps up.
The
a little
intensity
bit.
ramps
Yeah.
up. It's intense as a sophomore, but I think you become a little more focused about it as you go into your junior and senior year.
And then
So-
senioritis, like a ton of bricks.
It has not.
You can't have
touched me
senioritis
yet.
though,
Really?
right?
My focus is keen.
Stay-
Every
Alright.
now and then I'm like, I think I got it.
All right, guys. Anastasia, big weekend in tennis, and then you've obviously got recruiting and some cross country stuff
Yes.
coming up. So good luck, ladies, and
Thank
tell
you
us
very
you'll come
much.
back in and join us again.
We will indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing our job for us. For Lewis, Chris
Signing
McCull, our producer. Oh, I'm sorry. Morgan, you finish this up here.
I get to finish
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode of BVarsity Live. It's an episode.
Say-
Webcast.
That's right.
Yeah. We've appreciated the viewers. And Zach Ewing, shout out. Trevor Horn and Louis Amestoy and Anastasia. Good luck to everybody.
Bye-bye.
Out.
Watch out.